So let's talk about how Marvel does not care whether or not you've seen Thunderbolts yet. Spoilers if you haven't seen it, so drop a like and come back later. So this just happened on Marvel Studios Instagram about 30 minutes ago.
Let's go!
And since then, they've proceeded to double down by posting not one, not two, but 3 different posters with the new title in that time. But now that it's out in the open, let's talk about this new title, its history, and what it means for the MCU going forward. Now, I think a lot of us can say that we expected a title change because of the asterisk on Thunderbolts, but when it was revealed in the movie, I felt a lot like David Harbour in that video. And I think that's exactly how Marvel Studios wants it, fitting in with the theme of a ragtag group of people becoming something greater. But real talk for a second. Are we sure? Because the New Avengers that I know is very different. Because one, New Avengers should have been a thing in the MCU right after Civil War, and I'll explain that in a second. But of all the names I was expecting, New Avengers was probably the last on my list because this is the New Avengers as I know them in the comics. See, the original team had Cap, Iron Man, Spider-Man, Luke Cage, Sentry, and Spider-Woman. And mind you, they never called themselves the New Avengers, it was just a title for the comic book. But after Tony Stark does some bitch shit and divides the team during the Civil War, this is the New Avengers. Iron Man decided to hunt those heroes by collecting a team of heroes who will also go on to do bitch-made shit. This team was called the Mighty Avengers, and as you can see, Sentry, who he was introduced to in the Thunderbolts or New Avengers, is on that team. He goes on to be manipulated by Norman Osborn, yes, the Green Goblin, and rips his teammate Ares, yes, Ares, the god of war, in half. Bob stays unstable, bro. And then Miss Marvel, who later goes on to become Captain Marvel, starts another civil war with Tony Stark anyway, and she was 100% in the wrong. But what does this mean for the MCU moving forward? Because we saw at the end of the New Avengers that Sam Wilson, aka Captain America, did not take too kindly of them calling themselves the Avengers, and it's more likely that he's going to make his own team of Avengers. Whether or not he calls that the Mighty Avengers, I don't know. More than likely Thor will be on that team, and I'm sure he'll love that. But what made the Mighty versus New Avengers thing so interesting is that you had 2 teams with mainstays and iconic characters going against each other on 2 separate Avengers teams. But it seems that a lot of the Avengers that we know and love are going to be on Sam's team, which is why it's so hilarious that the entire world is like, what? Marvel is committed to the bit, and I am here for it.